11 asks us to convert the following table below into a relative conditional frequency of the data by row. So it's important you notice this says conditional frequency by row. It's not a general relative frequency where we want to do sort of 95 out of the total bit of data. We want to do it out of percentages by row, because remember, relative is talking about turning it into ratios, proportions, or percentages, right? And so we need to decide 95 out of what? 95 people out of how many people? And in this case, we could do out of total people in this survey, or we could do 95 out of the people under 35. And when it says conditional, we're talking about doing it per row. So we need to find the totals, but we only need to find the totals in this row, right? So 95 plus 72 plus 74 plus 53 plus 110. So there are 404 people in this survey who are under 35. 110 plus 107 plus 100 plus 78 plus 84. So 479 are in the age group of 35 to 49, and then 136 plus 129 plus 111 plus 106 plus 71 is 553. Okay, so to set up the ratios, we just need to say, well, 95 out of 404, right? 72 out of 404, 74 out of 404, 53 out of 404, and 110 out of 404. Here, this is out of 479. All of these are out of 479. Oh, and you would do these two so that they become 1, right? And then all of these are out of 553. However, this is not a very good way to leave the chart. It's important that you know how to translate these into decimals and or percentages. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these and do 95 divided by 404 and remake the chart so that they're in decimals. They show the proportion. So 23.5 should be here in our new chart. So our new chart has 23.5 there, 72 divided by 404. Oh, sorry, we're going to do these just in decimals, not percent. 0.235, 0.178, 74 divided by 404, 0.183, 53 divided by 404, 0.131, 110 divided by 404, 0.272, 110 divided by 479 is 0.2. Now here, when you round, notice this 6 will turn this 9 into a 10, which really means 0.23. So 0.230. 107 divided by 479 is 0.223. 100 divided by 479, 0.209. 78 divided by 479 is 0.163. 84 divided by 479, 0.175. 136 divided by 553. This can take quite some time, right? Again, yeah, so the idea is very simple. It's just a matter of doing all the calculations so that everybody can read. The point of a relative chart is to be able to compare no matter how many correspondents you have. So the point is to be able to, as of right now, since this one had 404 and this one had 553, it doesn't really tell us a lot about these because these had 136 and these had 95. We couldn't really compare, but down here we can. We can really see that still the bigger percentage of 50 plus people liked local TV. And the lowest percentage of people who liked TV for news source was here in the 35 to 49 range. But we wouldn't have really known that if we hadn't converted it to relative, because up here it makes it look like more people in this range like local TV. But here we can see that it's not really more. You convert it, because this was 479 people, so this was 110 out of 479, which is actually just like 23% instead of 24%. So that's why a relative table is useful, because then you can really compare the different categories.